In this video, I'm going to do a quick example of creating a pie chart. If you haven't already watched my video about creating a bar graph or Pareto chart, that's a good place to start. Pie charts are very similar, it's just a slightly different way of depicting the same information. So I'm using this example data to the left here of different candy colors and then the frequency of those candies. In the Pareto video, I sorted these by frequency. That's not necessary for a pie chart. They could be sorted or unsorted. To create a pie chart, I'm going to do almost the same steps as for a bar graph. Highlight both columns, including their titles, then go to the Insert tab, and then instead of clicking the bar or column chart, I'm going to pick one of these pie chart options. I'll just pick the first one, but there are some other types that you can explore. The pie chart depicts essentially the relative frequency of each of these topics. So it doesn't necessarily show how many were in each, but it does show the relative proportions of each color. This particular graph is a little bit strange since the categories themselves are colors, and then pie charts usually have different colors for each slice. If you really wanted to, you could make each pie slice match the color that we wanted, but that's getting a little bit more into the details than I want to go. The only thing I'd really need to include here, because I do already have the legend, is creating a title for this. But it's worth your time if you're creating a pie chart to look at some of the different options that they have. So if you look in the quick layout dropdown, you'll see that some of these have percentages labeled on the graph. Others might have the actual numbers labeled. Others have percentages and legends. So you can pick whichever makes the most sense to you. It is kind of nice to have some labels on your pie charts because one of the drawbacks of pie charts is that they're not as easy to read. So if two slices are roughly the same size, like this orange one and gray one, it can be difficult to see which one is bigger, particularly if they're not written in order like this. Versus with the bar chart, it's a little bit easier to compare the relative sizes of the bars since they're lined up right next to each other. While there are drawbacks to pie charts, they're a very common tool in representing categorical data. That's it for this video. Thanks.